Before I began to travel yesterday, I always say a word of prayer. And I was traveling by myself because the boys were in Florida. So I was at the car wash. I washed the car, vacuumed it out before I hit the road. And I prayed over my trip. Psalm 34:7 says, "The angel of the Lord encamps around those who fear him and delivers them." So yesterday, while traveling to Florida, I got pulled over. And I knew I wasn't speeding because I made a pact with myself that I was going to do better. Because I know I have a heavy foot. And I don't trust my foot like that. So I had cruise control on. And I was driving about 75, 77. And I saw the officer when he was getting onto the interstate. But I ain't paying no attention because I knew I wasn't speeding. I knew everything was tip top. I was listening to my music and just chilling. So the officer got behind me and he follows me for a while. So I switched lanes and he switched lanes with me. And then he turned his lights on and I'm like, God dang it. So I pulled over. So he walked up to the car and asked me, did I know why he stopped me, and says, your registration is expired. Now, mind you, my birthday was in January. It's April 10th. So I said, no, sir, I renewed that. And went in the glove box and all proud, digging through my papers. And there it was, big and expired, January 17th, 2026. And I sighed and I looked at him, and this is the part that really got me. Before I got pulled over, as I was coming out of Atlanta, I worshiped for about 30 minutes nonstop. And I went into it out of nowhere. Just me and God, like deep, intimate worship. And after I got stopped, the officer said, ma'am, I always write tickets. I always give tickets for this. He said, I don't know, something about you. So I'm going to give you a warning because I just believe when you get back to Atlanta, you're going to get this fixed. And I sighed and I just gave God the glory because I truly attributed that to his favor. And when it's on your life, I just wanted to share that because God was covering me from something that I didn't even know was coming. And this is one of the benefits to the benefit package that I was talking about yesterday while driving about when we work on a regular job, we look for benefits. And as long as you stay in the will of God, you're covered under that benefits package. But once you leave the will of God, the benefits go with it. So I want you to remember to stay in his presence, because as long as you stay in his presence, he'll guide you. And favor will speak for you when you can't. What should have happened versus what did happen. What should have happened is a ticket, a fine, or consequences for an expired tag registration. What actually happened was warning, grace, and favor. And I believe because worship came first, the situation came second. That's why favor showed up third. I want to repeat that. Worship came first. The situation came second. Favor showed up third. I believe because of my worship, God went ahead of me. He spoke for me. He made room for mercy for me. And we won't always know what's ahead of us, what we've missed, or what could have gone wrong. But when we stay close to God, sensitive in our spirits and consistent in our worship, grace is inevitable in unexpected moments.